Alrighty, welcome back to Dynasty Warriors, and we are going to talk to this guy.
Oh, I'm going.
Oh, cool. It's not cutscenes. I talk to him again.
I'm going.
Talk to these people.
Hey, I think I'm.
We're looking for Liu Bei.
Lord,
He has gone missing. So we need to find him.
But
I'm kind of happy that I'm kind of happy there's no cutscene, because I thought every single one of them would be an individual cutscene, and I was like, man, this is going to be rough.
You've made it here as well. Based on the information I've gathered, it is very likely that Lord Liu Bei is somewhere near this location. But why would he be out here in the middle of nowhere?
Ah, there you are.
Lord Liu Bei, it is so good to see you alive.
I'm sorry about all this. Everyone must have been worried sick.
But where could you possibly have been all this time?
Well, that's a very long story. There's also something I'd like to discuss with everyone. Let's head back to Xinye for now.
Did we get Zhang
When I
Zhao?
realized what Sai Mao
I
was up
forget how
to
to say
during the
his name.
banquet, I pretended to go relieve myself and made my escape. I was not familiar with the area, so all I could do was wander. Before I knew it, the night had grown dark and I was lost in the mountains. Just when I began to lose hope, I came across a small hermitage. It was home to an old man named Sima Hui. I told him who I was, and he allowed me to spend the night there.
Sima Hui. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Apparently, everyone calls him Master Shui Jing. He is not in the service of Lord Liu Biao, and he lives in seclusion. When I told him about my current circumstances, he gave me this advice. Choose one of my pupils, the sleeping dragon or the fledgling phoenix, and your path will become clear.
Sleeping dragon? Fledgling phoenix? Who the hell are they?
You've met many people in your travels. Do you have any idea who those two might be?
Zhang Liao and Peng Tong. Could one be Zhang Liao?
Zhuge Liang. So, you think he's either the sleeping dragon or the fledgling
I
phoenix?
think he's the sleeping dragon.
With all due respect, Lord Liu Bei, did it not occur to you to ask Lord Sima Hui for the names of the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix?
Yeah, that would really speed things along for us.
Of course. I did all I could to get the names out of him. But he would just say, "You'll know," and smile without answering.
Perhaps he meant that you must put forth some effort to find what you seek.
Ah, these intellectual types always feel the need to test you. He must think he and the students are really special.
It's frustrating, I admit. But his words have given me hope. Like a ray of light shining through the darkness. Perhaps it's time we break free from this laziness. After all, we've been growing rounder by the day due to all the banquets.
Brother,
I want you all to bring me whatever information you can find about the sleeping dragon and fledgling phoenix, no matter how insignificant. There's someone out there who can lead me to my dreams. And I will stop at nothing to...
Because I know Peng Tong dies in a rock slide. Sorry, spoilers. I'm pretty sure it's a rock slide. It's an ambush. Like, he's ambushed and he dies. But it might be like a rock slide, like an archer volley.
I've come here to ask you a favor.
Oh, this guy. I forgot about
I know
him.
this may seem quite sudden, but do you think you could introduce me to Lord Liu Bei?
I thought you never
I knew I
asked.
could count on you.
Let's go.
This makes everything much simpler. What Lord Liu Bei's ranks are missing is the guidance of wisdom. I myself have spent a good deal of time in the pursuit of such studies. While I may not have the vision of the sleeping dragon or fledgling phoenix, I think I can be of some help to Lord Liu Bei's forces. Then those names are also known to you. Those two are...
Cao Cao's forces are attacking! Make haste to the war room, right away!
Exun, you're with us, buddy.
Cao Cao's forces have already reached the castle gates. And they've moved into such a strange battle formation.
I've never seen a formation like that before. Lord Liu Bei, how should we respond?
Their army is large and they're in an unfamiliar formation. Perhaps it's best we defend from inside the castle?
But there might be even more of them coming. If we stay on the defensive too long,
Please,
our
Exun,
soldiers
I want
will
him
lose
to butt
heart.
in and say some cool shit.
You're right. More importantly, us holding up here would be a great burden on the people of Xinye. But what else can be done?
We aren't getting anywhere by talking. We're going out there, all right?
Please wait. That formation is not something you can carelessly charge into.
And who are you? I've never seen you before.
Well, I'm not really sure what I should say here. A little help, if you would?
He's a strategist.
Huh? A strategist? And, you two know each other?
Would you be willing to help us through this? What is your name?
I am Shishu, a pupil of Master Shui Jing. I thought my skills would be best put to use in the service of Lord Liu Bei, so here I am.
Shui Jing. Could it really be?
We can speak more of my origins later. We should first concern ourselves with eliminating the impending threat. I had a look at the enemy's formation in the front of the gate just a moment ago. It is known as the Eight Gates Formation. Charging into that powerful formation without the right strategy would end in certain death.
I bet you I could do it.
But given Cao Cao's superior numbers, it will be difficult for us to move into the proper counter formation. But if I could observe their ranks from a closer position, I may be able to tell you the best way to fight against.
Brother, what should we do? Can we really trust this strategist with our lives?
I believe in him. Besides, none of us had any idea how to get out of this. So why not give Shishu's plan a chance?
Lord Liu Bei, you will not be disappointed.
Can't just wait around while the enemy sets up their formation. I'll go take a look for myself.
This is bad. Going out unprepared will only end in disaster. Hold back until I give the signal.
Shishu, we must forgive their hastiness. And then we're only trying to protect their comrades.
What a captivating display. I must admit, you possess something that I do not.
They fell for the trap. Well, that's what they get for charging in without a plan. Looking rough.
There's no time to spare.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Lord Shishu
has been defeated.
we have taken the high ground. Where should we go next? Now we push for the eastern stronghold. Oh, but we leave troops here to protect this position.
Let's go.
I've no doubt it'll be of use to us later. Forward, advance!
Concentrate. Bear witness to my power. Having here is all I need. The enemy officer
I'm counting on you.
has been defeated.
Now and beyond.
You have reinforcements. What tactic you made?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've done everything that you asked. What's next?
Now, we need to observe their formation. As I expected, their formation is incomplete. If everyone follows my orders correctly, this plan is sure to succeed. But the enemy is undeniably strong. They've made any weak links in their formation hard to exploit. The gates of life, view, and opening have been expertly concealed. It will be difficult to determine which one to attack.
If we choose the wrong one, it will not end well for us.
Yes, but we are not without hope. Those three gates are bound to be different from the others, somehow. We just need to look for that difference. If we choose the correct gate, their formation will crumble.
Good observation. Then we now know what must be done.
Let's go.
Thanks to Shishu, we have a clue. Head towards the formation and look for a gate that is different from the others.
Forward march!
When you've spotted the difference, enter the formation from there. You should be able to dismantle it from inside.
How the fuck am I meant to know which one looks different?
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die. Take this! Take this! Take this! I see you. Bear witness to my power.
We still haven't found any gates that appear different? Well, they wouldn't make it easy for us.
The enemy officer has been
Yeah, man,
defeated.
I have no idea. Like, you guys are gonna have to tell me. I don't know which one's different.
Get ready to be brought down. Bear witness to my power. All my own. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
This one has smoke on
An
the right
incredible
side,
feat.
the other two have smoke on the
You
left side.
shine like a beacon for the others.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Time to attack.
Gotta be quicker.
Do you see anything? You saw through the yellow turban the sorcerer.
The enemy officer has been
Perhaps you
defeated.
can see things the rest of us cannot.
True. Thank you for reminding me. I don't know. Not really seeing anything. Must be that. This one?
Based on their movements, we've entered the gate of view. It appears we've chosen the right gate.
So they've broken through. Damn it! I shall have to put a stop to them.
There must be an enemy officer defending the area. But that is the gate of view. It shouldn't pose too much trouble. We shouldn't have much difficulty. Defeat the officer so that we can disrupt their
The
counterattack.
enemy officer has
A
been
crack
defeated.
has formed in their formation. That is where we strike. Xinye pushed us back this far.
We will not allow you to advance any further.
That officer must be in charge of this section. Take him down to break their formation.
Reporting! Enemy forces are approaching from the west. They are predicted to arrive shortly.
So the enemy had units ready to attack. The 8 gates formation was to be used for a counterattack, just as I predicted. We should be able to stop the reinforcements at the western stronghold. Still, not a moment to lose in dealing with the formation. Very impressive.
The enemy officer.
Part of the 8 gates formation has now been dismantled. We should break away from the formation for now. We can find another gate to attack.
Let's go.
They're going straight after our weak points. Perhaps we didn't conceal it well enough. I'm not sure if it's by virtue of brilliance or luck, but either way, we had better take care of this quick.
They're shifting their formation. Looks like we'll have to find the correct gate again.
Now we shall make our charge at their leader. Let's finish this in a single blow. Advance now.
Let's just go kill these reinforcements.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you.
Test them against this fire arrows.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go find a...
I'll take you all out.
find a hole in their defenses. Not you. Reckon you're the weak spot.
We've entered the Gate of Life. Correct point of attack. We can break their defense from there.
So you're trying to break our formation? Not if I stop you first.
Defeat that officer and weaken their formation.
Infested. The enemy officer has been
Formation
defeated.
is beginning to break. Let us strike before they recover.
Surround them!
Reporting! Another enemy contingent is coming from the north!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We can still do something about this. Although, any more surprises like that will make it difficult.
Cao Cao. I must prevent him from continuing on his path. And for that, I cannot lose Liu Bei.
Oh, this guy's my ally now.
Weak-willed followers of Cao Cao, bloodied on his path to domination, become lost in the fog and lament your deeds.
This guy hates Cao Cao.
What is this ghastly fog? It's confusing our senses.
So far, everything is going well. We've almost destroyed their 8 gates formation. Let's get some distance from the formation for now. We will enter from another gate to finish them off.
Such is the power of the great tactician, Lord Xinye, capable of breaking apart a rock-solid defense.
The enemy attacks us where we are most vulnerable. So much for an easy victory.
We're taking a real beating. When did that lot learn to fight with their heads?
The battle flows just as you predicted, Shishu. That tactician's wisdom is truly something to behold.
I am glad that my skills have been of use, but all praise should go to the one who found the correct gate. All right. We've gone in through the gate of opening. That should be the end of it. Intruders? I've got a bad feeling about this. We need to defend this area with everything we have.
Let's go! I see you. Concentrate. Open it! Let's go!
Loose. Looking rough.
What the fuck?
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Will I mock you?
They just killed me.
I see you. Concentrate. Let's end this.
Did it come to this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are going my way today. Maybe next time.
Gotcha. This is the end.
That's the last one. Time to destroy their formation.
We defeated our formation with both precision and resolve.
Bear witness to my power.
We must have a capable strategist in their ranks.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Looking rough. To have you here is all I need.
Bear witness to my power.
I'm counting on you, now and beyond.
Concentrate.
Looking rough.
Weak.
Looks like Liu Bei
enemy
just got a
officer
lot more dangerous.
Has been defeated.
That's going to be a problem.
Lord Liu Bei, the 8 gates formation has been completely dismantled.
It is a sight to behold. Excellent work. Send our forces forward. We shall rout Cao Cao's army.
Another obstacle has fallen before me. Obliterate the enemy. This isn't over. Okay. All right. Another obstacle has fallen before me. Leave the violence to me.
For defense.
Damn it. Spirit is stirred.
We won.
Not done yet.
Holy shit.
Another obstacle has fallen before me. Let's end it.
He's very strong. Oh god, not this
Zuluan.
guy.
I thought you served Cao Cao, but now I see you in the camp of Liu Bei. I see. Liu Bei has an important role to play. He's to eradicate Cao Cao, and through him, the Han. He must be protected.
I'm protecting him, bro. Don't need you who came up and didn't even
The
ask
heart
questions.
of the sacred bird has grown still and cold.
No,
The young boy grew to be a man. And over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred, wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge, thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the North. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can
Dude,
one
I don't
who
care.
has forgotten everything, the paths,
Yep, whatever, bro. I'm not listening to you anymore. You're a figment of my imagination. I do not care. Yeah.
Cao Cao's 8 gates formation was undeniably impressive. But even so, it shattered like a vase before the might of our forces. And more than anyone, we have you to thank for that, Shishu. Truly, you have a remarkable mind.
Remarkable? Oh, I wouldn't say that, my lord. I just know a few things that are useful in making battle plans.
There's no need for modesty in my presence, Sleeping Dragon.
Huh?
Or is it Fledgling Phoenix?
My lord, I don't...
I thought if I dropped it casually into a conversation, I might trick you into confessing.
You think I'm the Sleeping Dragon or the Fledgling Phoenix?
I do. Why, am I...
I beg your pardon, but you are. They are far greater men than I. Their grand plans can defeat massive armies and turn provinces into empires.
Grand plans, you say?
When you seek nothing less than to unite the entire world under your rule, there are only 2 men who can assure your victory.
Is one
I would advise you to summon the Sleeping Dragon and the Fledgling Phoenix and make them your strategist.
Do you know them? Or where they can be found?
I do. They both live in Jing province. They were classmates of mine, studying under the tutelage of Master Shui Jing. The Sleeping Dragon's real name is Zhuge Liang. The Fledgling Phoenix is Pang Tong. Those 2 are certain to lead you to triumph.
Thought so. Thought that was them.
The Fledgling Phoenix. Yes, I suppose I have been known by that name. And I'm sure Shishu has told you that I would be delighted to serve Lord Liu Bei. But I'm afraid you were misled. I've had my fill of generals and warlords. For now, I'm leading a peaceful life. Thank you for not trying to argue with me. I'm sorry I can't help. But you know, I've been following Lord Liu Bei's exploits quite closely. Perhaps one day, but not today. No. Right now, it's the quiet life for me. But I hope you will be a friend and not mention this meeting to Lord Liu Bei. If his lordship does ask about me, just tell him that the time isn't right.
Okay. I'm not gonna argue, bro.
The other day, I told Lord Liu Bei about Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong. I wanted to help his lordship in any way I could, but now I'm worried they'll be angry at me for doing so. You see, they're quite, well, they've become hermits, in essence. I hope you are right, but they have turned their backs on affairs of state. Perhaps they are wary of their talents and knowledge being exploited for malign causes. But I'm certain that if they got to know Lord Liu Bei, they'd gladly abandon their hermit lifestyles to serve him and his cause. It's not simply that Lord Liu Bei cares about us. He wants to earn our trust, to be the man we can turn to when we need help. He's no sage, I admit that. But if there was ever a man fit to rule the world and be loved by all of his subjects, it's Lord Liu Bei. And if he is the man I believe him to be, then I have no doubt he would win Zhuge Liang and Pang Tong to his side. I have chosen to devote my life to his cause, so perhaps they will too.
Cool, hopefully. We hope so.
But fortune was on our side. To find Lord Zhuge Liang's hermitage so quickly. Well, I did not expect that.
And they say this fellow's even sharper than Shishu. Now that will be something to behold.
It certainly will. But brother, are we certain that this is the right move? Shishu's guidance has been invaluable. It doesn't seem right to cast him aside for a stranger.
It was Shishu who suggested I do so in the first place. He told me that Lord Zhuge Liang was the man I needed in order to accomplish my goals. It would be an insult to ignore his counsel. So, we will go together to find this great strategist and ask for his help. We will be gone some time. The castle is in your hands while we are gone. Thank you. I'm determined not to let this opportunity go to waste.
Why'd they leave the castle in my hands? That's... Can't I come? However, Liu Bei was in low spirits when he returned from his trip with Xinye. He had been told that while he was away, and... they did not meet. Okay.
Do not look so glum, brother. He may not have been home, but we did leave him a message. I am certain he'll come to us, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, after all, Liu Bei himself went to him for a visit. Zhuge Liang's bound to return the favor after a gift like that.
I think you may be overselling the value of my presence. I'm sure Lord Zhuge Liang has good reasons for not seeing us right away. We just need to be patient and wait him out.
Oh man, a lot of talking, huh? Have we even done a fight? Oh, we did the Battle of the Eight Gates. That wasn't really a fun mission, to be honest.
Ah, there you are. I was hoping to ask you something. This is just an idle thought. A hypothetical, if you will. Imagine that you found out someone you cared for was in grave danger. If it meant saving that person, would you be willing to sacrifice something very, very important to you? A dream, perhaps? Or an aspiration? Something that gave your life meaning?
Yeah, I guess,
see.
Man.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from you. You are far stronger than I could ever hope to be. I suppose it's the men who can act decisively, regardless of the choice being made, that end up having a true effect on the world. I suppose it just goes to show that I'm out of my depth. A decision half made is no decision at all, and indecisiveness only ever leads to regret. Forgive me. When you are around, it seems I can't help but burden you with such matters.
Cool. Can we, like, far out? Can we move this along? Just a little bit, bro. There's so much cutscene.
Hey, how long has it been since we left that message for Zhuge Liang? We hear anything yet?
No. There's been no sign of a reply. Perhaps he still hasn't returned to the Hermitage.
He's probably in danger.
Something has befallen him. Brother, I think it might be a good idea to pay his home another visit.
Huh? What is it, brother?
It's nothing. Pay me no heed. Let's do as Guan Yu suggests, and visit Lord Zhuge Liang's residence again.
That Zhuge Liang still isn't there. Something strange, I tell you. What's he playing at?
I don't understand it either. Could it be that he's trying to avoid our brother?
He wouldn't do
Then why doesn't he show himself? He's had plenty of chances. How many times does he expect us to visit?
Whatever is going on, it's too early to tell for sure. Let's give him a few more days, and then try again. But if Lord Zhuge Liang really doesn't want to meet us, perhaps it would be better for all our sakes to give up now. What do you think?
If Zhuge Liang had no interest in meeting you, he would have made that clear the first time you came.
Shishu? Hey, Shishu. What's wrong? You've been acting strange recently, like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
No, Forgive me, Lord Liu Bei. I can't. That is to say, I am unable to continue to serve you. I am very sorry.
What? What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but I cannot explain why. All I can say is, I have to leave for the sake of my elderly mother.
For your mother? I see. I can see in your eyes that if you had your way, you would rather stay here. But let me commend you on making a brave decision. Such filial piety is to be admired, especially in this day and age. I won't try to change your mind. Rather, if there's anything I can do to help you and your family, name it. If it is in my power, it will be done.
My lord, thank you for having given me the opportunity to serve you.
God, so fucking.
It was an honor beyond what my humble talents deserved. I wish you luck in your future campaigns.
It's just like, just tell us what's going on,
I'll be
dude.
leaving Xinye soon. I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for me.
Cool.
I can tell you, but no. A short while ago, I received a message from one of Cao Cao's men. It was an invitation to join his council. But that wasn't all. It also said that my mother was under the protection of Cao Cao's army. At first blush, that sounds reassuring, doesn't it? But I knew immediately what it really meant.
Okay,
She
just
is their
say that to
hostage.
all, and we'll go rescue her. You should have
But
told
Lord
us.
Liu Bei would have tried to do
This guy's-
something to help, and I don't want him to be distracted any further from his true mission. Like everyone else here,
Oh my
I only
God, this
wanted
guy.
to serve Lord Liu
This
Bei.
guy's
But that,
insufferable.
it seems, is an aspiration, a dream I must give up. Perhaps this is the selfish choice, but I agonized over it for days. And now that I have made the decision,
Selfish choice.
I cannot
it's
regret it.
Stupid, dude. Like, it's just the stupidest thing you can do.
Still, I would like to ask you for one last favor. Will you look after Lord Liu Bei? He is a great man, and I truly believe he will unite the land. Thank you. Knowing that is great comfort to me. Though my serving Cao Cao may make us enemies on the battlefield, in my heart, we will always be friends. I hope you will continue to follow your true path.
Oh my god, another cutscene. Holy shit. It's not me farting, so I sit on the leather chair.
I don't like it. Why do we have to keep crawling back to him?
If it's a show of sincerity he wants, we've given him more than he could possibly need. It's high time he showed us something in return.
You can stay here if you like, but I am going to his hermitage. How many times do I have to say it? I'm not so grand that I've become too proud to beg. In the end, I'm just an officer in the employ of Liu Bei. I have no power of my own. I'm the same man I was when we first set out from Yo. Back then, did you think we were so important that wise men would come running at our call?
No, but...
Shishu said that if Lord Zhuge Liang truly did not want to meet us, he would have said so the first time we came calling. But he hasn't refused us yet, has he? Not outright. Which means we're obligated to keep trying until he does. He will. Now that we've lost Shishu, our need for a military strategist is greater than ever. Someone with talent who we can truly rely on. That's more important than our time or our pride. So please support me in this, both of you, for a little while longer.
You are a tenacious visitor, I will give you that. But what prompts a great officer like you to keep knocking on the door of a humble hermit like myself?
You are the sleeping dragon. The genius whose grand plans can topple legions and make provinces into empires. I, Liu Bei, am here to ask for your help and wisdom.
Well, you'll need to be a bit more specific than that. Speak plainly, without the flattery, if you could.
You mouthy little...
That's enough, Zhang Fei. Fine. I'll dispense with the formality. We can speak plainly with each other. Simply put, I have a mission, and you can help me. I've staked my life on a great endeavor, and will do anything to see it through. But I can't do it by myself. I need help.
A great endeavor?
I'll build a world where people can live as they wish.
I see. But again, it's not very specific. For starters, what does it mean to live as you wish? How different would this world of yours be? After all, living as you wish isn't that hard. Look at me. I refuse to serve any man, and here I am, living as I please in the mountains.
But you are the exception. The reality is, few people have your choices. And many die without ever finding a dream, let alone achieving it. Even I had to live many years before my eyes finally opened to what I wanted to achieve. An embarrassing admission, I know.
Then tell me this. If some men live as they please, and some men don't, what is it that divides them?
War, chaos, and anarchy keep men from their dreams. A trite answer, I know, but true nonetheless. Constant war leads to ruin and poverty narrows a man's world until it is a prison. If we can offer a helping hand and lift up those in need, it's sure to eventually lead to something better. And even if it doesn't, surely there's no harm in trying.
So, you want to put an end to the turmoil across the land. Is that your dream, Lord Liu Bei?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose so. But it's not that simple. If peace were merely the absence of turmoil, I could stop fighting Lord Cao Cao today and achieve it.
Brother.
But Lord Cao Cao only sees the distant future. He doesn't see the destruction that he leaves in his wake. All the men, women, and children who died having never found their dreams. All those lives cut down, sacrifices to his grander vision. I see the righteousness of Lord Cao Cao's cause, and I understand the sacrifices. But even so, I cannot accept them. Laugh if you want. I know that what I'm saying seems like the selfish desires of a child.
Maybe so. But still, if you were determined to achieve such things with your own hands, then I wouldn't call it selfishness. I'd call it purpose.
Purpose?
Cao Cao has chosen the road of conquest and control. He uses the sword to end turmoil, and the rule of reason to impose peace. It's the most obvious path, logical and clear-sighted. The best way, even. But inevitably, it demands many sacrifices. On the other hand, your way, Lord Liu Bei, is the way of a king. You put the people first, and refuse to abandon anyone along the way. But it is also foolishness. A fantasy woven out of clouds and good intentions. No wonder you don't know how to go about it.
Yes. But can you help me? How can I make it a reality?
How? By bringing the entire land under your rule. Then and only then can you shape it into the world you desire.
And how do I do that?
The Longzong plan. Divide and conquer. Drive Cao Cao and Sun Quan apart and make this a three-sided war. I will show you how.
Man, we haven't had anything to do with the Sun family in a very long time. I mean, Sun Sea just died without us even getting to fucking say it. Which makes sense,
Lord
we
Liu
weren't
Bei?
there.
Is he with Lord Zhuge Liang again?
Yes. Ever since he brought Lord Zhuge Liang back here. They've been holed up together, talking day and night. He said he feels like a fish who's finally found water. All his vague ideas for a better world are being hammered into solid plans. I don't think I've ever seen our brother look happier.
That's all well and good. But what exactly are they talking about every day? I don't like it. Not one bit. We stood by him through thick and thin ever since Yo.
I'm not sure I like it either. But as much as we'd like to, we cannot help him with this. He needs more than we can offer. We don't know what advice this Lord Chugu Liang is giving our brother, or what plans they're hatching. All we can do is watch and wait.
Can I have another battle, please? For real?
I remember Xinye, and how Lord Xiusu seemed to control the battle at will. I've never seen anything like it. Now if a man as smart as him says Lord Chuga Liang is even better, then who am I to deny it? Our army had everything but the sharp-minded council needed to guide us. If Lord Liu Bei has found the missing piece in this military strategist, there'll be nothing to stop him from achieving the unimaginable. I thought you would. They say that one great strategist is worth 10 million men on the battlefield, and they might be right. Even as a humble warrior, it will be a thrill to fight under a military strategist of such genius. How will Lord Zhuge Liang use me? What will my role be? I can't wait to find out.
Well, everything's coming together for Liu Bei, for sure.
It's you. How long has it been?
Too long.
Yes, it
What's
has.
up?
You look well. We studied weaponry together, remember? I'm Yue Ying of Mianam. I heard you had become a vassal of Lord Liu Bei. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to come see you again. The fact is, I recently entered Lord Liu Bei's service myself, which makes us allies and comrades.
Glad to hear.
You see...
Lord Zhuge Liang wishes to speak with you. He wants to talk to you about plans for the next battle. We have sent out scouts, but so far there have been no reports of any approaching army. That's all I was ordered to tell you. Please, come with me to the castle.
Lord Zhuge Liang. Come on, let's go.
She wasn't invited, she just invited herself. I'm pretty sure Zhuge Liang marries her.
In the next battle, we expect the enemy to attack with a large force, which means we will need to defeat them with wits.
Whoa, hold on, slow down there. What's this next battle? Who's gonna be attacking? And when?
Forgive me. I left out some key information. Cao Cao's forces will soon march against us.
But we routed Cao Cao's army some time ago, and we haven't seen any sign of attack from them since. What makes you think they're coming now?
Jing is a key territory for any conqueror. And because Lord Liu Bei stands in direct opposition to Cao Cao's ideals, he is his natural enemy. Being fought off once will not be enough to break their spirit. They will come again for the kill, so long as the opportunity remains. Taking into account their losses in the last battle, I believe they should be more or less ready to make their move.
Are you sure? That would be remarkably persistent of them.
I doubt they'll give up. Not until you kneel before Cao Cao. They've eliminated the remnants of Yuan Shao's forces, and the situation in Hubei has stabilized. There is little reason for them to hold back.
So Lord Chugu Liang, how might we defeat Cao Cao's forces?
We establish a position at Boangpo to defend against the enemy. It is complex terrain with natural obstacles, perfect for fire traps and ambushes to confuse their advance.
But their army will be closing in mass. It is hard to believe a trick or two would put a stop to that.
Well, I'm interested. Let's see how far our master strategist can turn things around for us. By the way, I was wondering about something. Who are you?
Forgive me for the lack of introductions. This is my wife, Yue Ying.
I knew it.
What?
It is a pleasure to meet you. I will be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside my husband. Although inventing things is my main interest, I'm also a capable fighter. My role will be to make sure his plans go smoothly on the battlefield.
Whoa, wait. Did you both know about this?
Yes.
We did. Come to think of it, maybe you weren't there when we heard.
The pleasure is ours, Lady Yue Ying.
Zhao Yun, you're okay with this? Hey, I know you've got something to say about all this, don't you?
Yeah, it's good to have you
Thank
here.
you for the welcome. I have heard much of your exploits.
Yeah, we've been hanging
I
out
will
for
do
quite some
whatever I
time.
can to assist my husband and everyone here.
We appreciate it. I, for one, am glad to have another ally we can depend upon.
Battle of Baiwang Po.
Surprise quiz time! Lord
This is going to be a
Zhang Fei
fun
has a
battle,
little
but we're going to do it
nickname
next
for
time. There was so many cutscenes. I'm so
He
excited to
calls
get back
himself
into doing
Zhang
some
Fei
fighting.
of
This will be
what?
awesome. I'm in the
Give up?
Moose. This has been
The answer
Dynasty
is
Warriors
Zhang Fei of
Origins.
Yen,
I hope you've
because
enjoyed.
Yen is where he
I hope
grew
you
up.
enjoyed all the talking. I hope you guys find it interesting. Some of it I do. Some of it it's like, please, let's just like speed it up a bit. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.